So you do Ravens games on the radio. What happened? I mean, how do you honestly like?
Right.
How do you only get 6 running back carries when you're the Ravens?
I just don't know. Obviously, I haven't talked to Coach Monken.
Yeah.
I think he's done a tremendous job throughout the whole year, and how he made Lamar grow as a passing quarterback this past year, throwing the ball outside the numbers, throwing the ball down the field, protecting the football. Tremendous job all year long. It's just that last game, I think I was scratching my head in the booth. Like, what are we doing out there and not running the football? I mean, Gus Edwards gets the first carry, 12 yards. He doesn't touch the ball again until the third quarter. So I think that's the question mark. They just didn't play their best game. Defensively, they came around in the second half. Offensive, they just never came around. And you can't have 8 critical penalties, 15-yard penalties. It wasn't like the 5-yarders, 15-yard penalties, and have 3 turnovers. I think you can win in a championship game. It's just not going to happen.
So what did you see from the Chiefs on that day that you think they can replicate in Super Bowl 58?
Their defense is good.
Really good.
Their defense is.
That kid Karlaftis, he's a Boilermaker, right?
He's a boiler up, hammer down.
That's right.
Jarrett Sneed he's turned into one of the best corners in the National Football League.
Yes. He
played well last year, but he didn't play this good last year. The defense, Coach Spags has done a tremendous job all year long with this defense. This team has been ran by their offense for the most part the last several years.
Yes.
But this year, it was their defense. Their defense made them the difference makers. And Patrick Mahomes is going to make some plays now. He's going to find a way to make some plays, which he did. And for them, collectively, they got a really good football team. But I just think if the 49ers just play, and I'm like Steve, if the 49ers correct some of the things that they did defensively and keep that game close, they can get that Super Bowl win.
So what's your prediction?
I'm going with the 49ers. Ooh. I'm an AFC guy. I played in the AFC for quite a long time, but I'm going with the 49ers, thinking that they're not going to play 3 bad games in a row. I just don't think they will. I think defensively they'll get it corrected. They're going to play really good football. They'll keep the game close, and they'll win that game.
So how does a defense correct itself? Like, how does that against Mahomes and Kelsey? I mean, that's not the
first thing is you can't let Travis Kelsey release off the line and never be touched. So you just can't do that.
Who handles that?
Linebackers, defensive ends,
Chase
outside
Young gives him a little nudge.
If he's by the core, you take your defensive end, outside linebacker, you move him out a little bit, you let him run through Travis Kelsey, 87, to the quarterback.
Right.
Don't give him a free release. Take away the number 1 read and make him beat you with the number 2, number 3, and if they win, then so be it. But you can't give him the number 1 read, which is 87, and then give him number 2 and number 3. You just can't do that. And I think if they can take away that number 1 read, which is 87, Travis Kelsey, that can put more pressure on Mahomes. And then you got ball goes in the air, playing a little zone, little man, maybe get a tip, some overthrows, interceptions. I believe they get that win.
And so the 49ers win the Super Bowl. We've had more Niners
the team
than
in
Chiefs here. Oh, nice.
We've had way more.
Good one.
Yeah, way more.
Good one. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.